Hi. It's the first time that I'm doing a video in English, so I'm kind of nervous and thinking that maybe this is weird, but it's just a test. Um so I would like to say something about how much we focus on the outcome of things. Of course, we all have a lot of dreams and things that we love to achieve, and we work for it. We work for the outcome. But the truth is, by my own experience, the truth is that when we are focusing on the outcome and only the outcome, we do not enjoy the journey. And I know that everybody says the same thing, that the journey is the main thing, but it's true because you know what? What I realized is that sometimes the outcome doesn't come, it doesn't happen. It's not because you're a failure or because you're doing something wrong, but maybe life is trying to tell you that you should have wanted what you wanted. You should have worked to the outcome, not because of the outcome, but because of the journey that was about to show you something, to teach you something. And we are so focused on the outcome that we don't realize that maybe that feeling, that need, that goal, that wish that we had was just an excuse from life, from God, from the universe, for us to take that road, to go to a certain road, because there was something for us to learn, to see, to experience. And we should not be so frustrated when things don't come our way, when things don't go where we would like to, because we don't know what really would mean for us to get there. We think we know what we want. Most of the time we do, but sometimes we are not ready for the price that we'll have to pay to get to the place that we want to. And life happens every single day. That's worries me the most because I've been focusing my almost entire life on this, on certain goals and certain outcomes. And I'm not gonna lie, like 50% of my life I've been disappointed with myself, with life, with God. I'm not ashamed to say this, because I didn't get what I want, like a spoiled little kid. And every time that I focus on the outcome is when I realize that I'm missing life, because life happens today, right now, while I'm building the path to the outcome. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating because life doesn't happen the way we would like to. And I'm just reflecting about this because even though I know that my life brought me to places and to situations that are spectacular and that I never ever imagined it could take me to, and I'm in the moment of my life that I'm kind of amazed with life itself, but I'm kind of amazed with myself, with the courage that I never thought I had. So that's why I'm trying to focus on today, on the present moment, and trying to be patient with myself when I don't know where I'm going or what is going to happen with my life. I'm trying to be gentle, and sometimes I have to welcome these feelings of impatience, of frustration or fear, because that's part of who I am. Actually, I think it's part of human beings because we don't know where we're going. And even when we have a specific outcome on our minds, we don't know how to get that there completely, and sometimes we are not gonna get there. So yeah, I know, I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of all over the place, but what I would love to say is that it's good to have an objective, a goal, an outcome in our minds, but we shouldn't forget that what we learn along the way sometimes is more precious than this the outcome itself. And this helps us to ground ourselves when we remember that sometimes it's not about the goal, it's about the journey, and sometimes it's only the journey. You're never gonna get the goal. I'm not trying to, bring you down, but just a heads up that life happens the way it's supposed to happen. And sometimes we don't know what is in store for us, why we cannot have what we want. But I believe firmly that our main goal in this life is to expand, and the only way to expand it is by discomfort, and that's the only way we learn things. So it is a circle. You get discomfortable, and you learn, and you expand. And when you expand, whatever the situation or places, people, things, got discomfortable again, because you expanded, and then you start over again and over again. And nature is so wise that shows every single day that everything ends and everything begins within a day, such as life. So yeah, well, that's it. I'm gonna think if I'm gonna keep on posting things like this in English. And yeah, okay, that's it. Bye.